Hey guys, Hallie Balkin here, and welcome to this episode of Little Sprout Speech TV. Grab your pen and paper because today we are tying up our three-part series on IEP meetings. We first talked about what to do before the meeting, and then we chatted about what to do during the meeting. And I'm going to give you 3 tips today on what you can do after the meeting. What I want you to focus on after the meeting is tip number 1, first, review that IEP. Make sure that you understand everything in it. Make sure you're satisfied with it. You're happy with the amount of time your child's been given, the kind of goals that the team, agreed to work on. And if you have any serious concerns or doubts, then I want you to contact the school team and bring those up. Put your concerns in writing and send it in with a copy of the IEP to the team and say, hey, we need to chat, or hey, we need to call another meeting. I'm not happy with this. That is your right as a parent. Just because you had the IEP meeting and the IEP has been sent home to you, the final IEP, nothing is ever set in stone. You can always change it. That's the beauty of being part of the team. So don't hesitate to bring up any concerns that you have following the IEP meeting. That was tip number 1. Tip number 2 is stay organized. It can be so overwhelming with all this paperwork that's sent home to you. I want you to take the paperwork and I want you to have a binder of IEPs where you just put everything you get from the school, related to the IEP, just all in one place. Stick it in that binder, stick it on a shelf. You don't have to look at it all the time, but at least you'll know where it is. And that can help, decrease some of that overwhelm because the documents themselves are just super overwhelming. Tip number 3 is I want you to continue to develop a relationship with the school team. We talked about this a bit in the first video that we made where we talked about, at least getting to know one person on the team really well before the meeting. Well, now I want you to continue that relationship. And you can work on that with the therapist, the teacher, especially because the more involved you are, the more likely they are going to help your child and be interested in really, pushing your child to meet those IEP goals. I know it says something on paper. I know it's their job to do it anyways, but I'm telling you, the parents who develop the relationships or who make themselves present those are the parents of the kiddos who get the most in the way of services and who tend to see more in the way of results, towards meeting those IEP goals. So develop that relationship with those professionals who are working with your child. So let's review our 3 tips for what to do after the meeting. Number 1, if you have any serious concerns or doubts, send them in writing with the copy of the IEP or just send them in to the team and you can always request another meeting. Tip number 2, keep yourself organized at home to decrease your overwhelm. Put the IEP in a binder, just keep everything together in one place. And tip number 3 is to continue to develop that relationship with those professionals at school that are working with your child. I hope these tips are helpful. I look forward to talking to you guys same time, same place next week. This is Hallie Balkin signing off.